Onasiam, Mazi, you're welcome. Your voice, if you come out.
They were watching again.
You're welcome, my dear.
They come out.
I am now. Well.
Okay, I salute all BIAFRANS, and I salute you, watching again. I'm really surprised to see that in 2023 we still have foolish and idiotic elders who have still decided to be slaves to Fulanis. Fulanis are there giving warnings that they want to expunge indigenous people from the lands. Why? Because Sunday Bowo is speaking for the Oduduwa and the Biafran people, the Biafran led by Mazi Simon Ekpa with his cabinet, destroying them from Biafra land. And they are crying. And they say they want to stop flow or, okay, I'm this. They stop flow or circulation of light from one end to another. These are men seated here to speak. And this man seated here to speak, this Fulani man could be a grandson to this that you see here. These foolish people that are kneeling down, wearing red caps, begging Fulanis to give them red and yellow and envelopes. This is so pathetic. Imagine, you see, they kneel down, they sit on the ground, they have to beg. They have begged so that bright and yellow be dispatched to them. They have to beg of their leaders or for the salvation of their generations that will be coming, or defense of their lands. No, they are not here to tell these people here in the far north that they have a say, they have a culture, and they have a people to protect. No, they are here to kneel down and beg so that they can allow them to have Igbo presidency or Senate president or one position, so that their brown and white envelope can continue coming back to them. Because they are being in position of authority is not to the interest of the indigenous people of the land. It is only to their pocket. Only to their pocket. 2023. And I like the title you post to this broadcast. Why we are not going to vote and we allow elections in Biafra land. Because it is because of useless people These are that connive, collected money, and pave way kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are people that sit down, have things, and sign memorandum of understanding on how Fulani terrorists will be seated hands, and they will then come in the invasion, the conquest agenda, so that the generations that we have today and the ones that are supposed to come tomorrow will all be answered. Did you see them here? Their families, their children, their women, they are in abroad. They have already promised them better life, so they can sign any documents against indigenous people. Then they will fly them to wherever they find themselves. It is, and we are not going with this. This is very bad. The Biafran people to man. This set of people are the fools and the non-entities that we have, and we allow them to in Biafra land again. The armed forces of Biafra come to be. They will defend Biafra land, and they will make sure no alien trying to come into Biafra land makes headway. And another thing is going to happen, which people should know. This message to our Biafran people: please and please stay 1,000 miles away from every checkpoint, every barrack, and every police, and every zoo, starting from the Secretariat to which the Nemo state is going to be extra brutal, and it is going to be a scenario with the way we are ready to make sure this thing does not hold in Biafra land. So we want all you Biafrans to allow this to use you as a scapegoat. So the Biafran armed forces enabling environment to be able to expunge the terror that have been brought into Biafra land. This is the message to understand. I stand here, I hang here, we continue. Thank you so much. My network will keep me on for as long as we stay. Thank you.
Make it keep you, because we need to hear your voice. Make it keep you. Thank you, my dear. Biafrans. Why I see this video, I happy. Why I happy? Because na things wey don't happen before, and they won't happen again. Now, all these elders wey you see here, ask yourself, where are they now? This same song where they sing Buhari, God bless Buhari, Akachawa Buhari Gachi, they are now singing for Tinubu Gachi, mandate Tinubu, mandate Tinubu, mandate Tinubu. The same song, the same people, shameless, and the shameless. Always. They know they think of any other person, yet they go mumuli come out to tell you, say, that they think, that they sing, that they represent you. They represent you by singing Tinubu, Buhari, Tinubu. From Buhari, they don't enter Tinubu. From Tinubu now, they are going to jump into another person. Maybe Shetima, who knows? Unless we restore Biafra, they no go stop. Their foolishness no go stop. Their mumurity no go stop. Their iberiberism no dey ready to stop. It no get banned. As you see them, they are gathering here and there. Vote this one or you die. Have you seen where elders gather to tell people, if you don't vote both of them, you will die? Not true. And there are elders with red cap. Now only for Biafra land did they get power. When matter concern Biafrans, you go see them brood, their eyes go come out, their eyes go bulge. But when the matter concern another person, they go become slaves. Willingly, they go submit themselves to be slaves. They go willingly submit to slavery. I go put link here in case you want to come in, because this one na topic where we say everybody must have something to say unless you no one talk. But the topic, this thing where would they do, you must get something to talk. I pinned the link there. Mazison, if you see they hear me, I beg you, try pin the link. Anybody that is streaming out, try and pin the link so that pin the link so that every other person that want to come into the studio to talk will come into the studio to talk and contribute and give their submission. So with the talk, people know they understand them. And then I want make we remember this girl where call himself Lisa Okoyibo Okebeke. Just listen to what she talk before we go continue.
If you don't go out and exercise your civic right before 4 p.m. on the 26th of February, Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Atiku Abubakar will be declared the winner, because nothing will happen. There are some group of jobless men and women living in Asia, Europe, and America, telling the people living in the Southeast, Ndibo, that they must sit at home on the 25th of February by fire, by force. They are living in Europe, no job, no work. Now they now see that our people are too gullible. They see how hopeless our people are with the situation of Nigeria. They tapped into it. If you don't go out and exercise your civic right before 4 p.m. on the 26th of February, Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Atiku Abubakar will be declared the winner, because nothing will happen. If you don't go out and exercise your civic right before 4 p.m. on the 26th of February, Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Atiku Abubakar will be declared the winner, because nothing will happen.
This is what she said. I've been waiting for her to come out again and make the same statement on this matter, because we are still standing on the same pillar where we been there standing. We know the move, and that pillar be say no election in Imo State. Now there we stand. We no one vote. And why we no one vote, I don't they show you small, and I go they show you they go. I go they open my mouth, you go they see more reason why you don't have to vote. Okoyibo one them one, my dear beloved sister. Okebeke. Lisa one them. People don't come out to go vote after waiting can happen. In Lagos, waiting happen. Where are they today? If there were 1,000 people that went out to vote, at least 800 they return home. Where are the other 200? Did they return home? Where them they, Lisa? Where them they? The businesses of all those that went to vote, that went down. Boom, fire. Boom, here. Boom, there. Boom, the other side. Even till yesterday, Ladepo raised down. Calabar market raised down. Area market, boom. After they have voted, after you have asked them to vote, because we are useless and jobless. Only we, useless and jobless. Now, Lisa, who is committing, who is useless, who is jobless? Na me or na you? Now, where are the people you gather together to call people, make una come vote to? Where are your companions, Lisa? Where them they? Where those people they? Where them? Where them they? What is sister? Welcome. Tell me where those people they. If you they hear me, what is sister? If you want to talk, go carry microphone, I beg.
They talk, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. You they
Welcome.
call in. What be her name? Na so yo yo.
Now
What be
Lisa,
her name?
Lisa be her name.
I'm
Lisa.
not sure say her name na Lisa. Her name na so yo yo. Now she's the sabi talk pass. Now she get big eye. Now she get shine eye. Now she na her body na the pepper her pass for the whole of Biafra. Now she get big mouth pass to take talk say make they go vote. Ask and say the one where people go vote. So when she herself as she dey look like a mosquito eye, like a cat eye. So ask am with the one when the Obi win. Why she not go fight? Make they give Obi the mantle. Whether we vote or not vote, Obi still win. What did she do when Obi win? When they not give Obi the mantle, what did she do? When she won't start again, so when he made her like cat eye. Now let she not there because she they fight people. They not give her money. Now everybody take the pepper and so you go come tomorrow and come cost me sabi worry sister. Hey woo, you don't know yourself. People they fight for your own good, for your own benefit. You they talk about vote. Now before you they fight for Nnamdi Kanu. So now who they fight for? Who Nnamdi Kanu tell you say no election in Biafra land 2023. Say there shall be no election. You not see him? All the one people they do say no they see him. The one they keep people so for inside that market. You not see why you not come outside can't talk. You know if you come outside can't talk, that they kill your brother, your sister. You are still talking about vote. Oh, I sure say they don't settle them. I sure say hopeless don't settle this girl. Hopeless don't reach this girl hand. Now make her they preach like this. So she's just a fool. She don't know her left from her right. Upon nobody that they do on when they see crow like this. You see they talk about voting. Everybody now fool. Now you get sense pass. Everybody when there for Europe now fool. Everybody there for America now fool. Now you now can't get sense. Your sense there for back of your head if you don't know. Eh? My brother, if I follow this girl, I know they like to the cause.
My sister, I am asking a question. After she, what him be name again? Kanayo, and the rest of them don't come push people. They go do voting. Where are those people where they fight for Lagos? They fight for Lagos. Many people for not many people. They destroy people's business. So many people's business were destroyed. What is this? I feel like say they listen from another place. I will keep your microphone mute. Okay, don't stop. So those people, where are they? Those people where they carry go out, where are they? I know they talk of that one. This one will be these elders. Listen to them. These elders you call elders have been singing praises of the Fulani from beginning till today. They know they see anything way wrong from their foolishness. They are the last people to repent. They are the last people to look back and say, we have been making these mistakes and mistakes and mistakes. Let us change directions. No, they don't. Listen to them as they begin to do their own. Listen. Now you see, no be today they begin the do am. The same thing mumu where they mumu for Buhari, they don't the mumu for Tinubu. They know they ask themselves, this mumu where would they mumu? If they pay, If they pay, you don't go vote. Where in them, where it be? This Okoyibo, my sister, my beloved Okoyibo sister, seeing I be like a Kabari Sinala. Eh? You don't encourage people, they don't go finish. Peter B don't win, no Abi. If they don't come and vote, they go declare Obi. We told you that whether you vote to, whether you don't vote to, now who they want declare, they go declare for you. Your vote is irrelevant. Your vote is countless. Your vote is not inclusive. As they minus you, now so they minus your vote. And I kept telling people, like these people you see here in the name of Red Cap and elders, they have been minused, but they don't even know that they have been minused. You know, the worst fool is that fool that don't even know that he is a fool. They are the worst fool. They don't go court. Obi don't win now. Obi don't become president. I am waiting for Lisa to come out and tell people to go to Imo State vote and they vote again. And call us jobless and useless people again. And call my people gullible again. You look Biafran finish. Biafrans, you look them finish. You say they are gullible. That is why we are using them. We are not gullible. No Biafran man is gullible unless they just want to play fools. Like you see these elders here playing fools because they have chosen to play fools. But it's not that they are fools. They have chosen the path of foolishness. Does not mean they are. Before we move, because we go still listen to our Prime Minister. Yesterday's broadcast some important part we will listen. Before we move, Mazoyaka, are you there? Mazoyaka, are you there? Okay. Okay, Dushijoke, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, Mr. Ugo.
Okay, Maze, carry the mic.
Yes, I remember this woman. I remember him. I remember her. I remember this woman. I get angry that very day. The kind of insult he insult our Prime Minister. How he will stay there and tell people to go, not to vote. That he should come back here. Now, Obi have won the election. I've never seen her come out to come and tell Jagaban to leave the edition or INEC should swear Obi in. That is the problem. She is one of the problems we are facing in Poland. That very woman. I am waiting any day I will see her. I block her that very day. And I will make sure I visit her program and give her the kind of insult she wants. I remember her very well. And I just saw her and I remember the day he made that broadcast. Talking nonsense, opening eye that very day. I just look at her, finish. I just block her that very day. You just remind me that very anger I have that very day now. That's exactly why I just connect to this your program now. Honestly, people are very foolish. They always kill the person fighting for them. And when they turn the backfire, you see them crying, coming on the social media, talking nonsense, begging people to contribute to money. I don't know where she resides, where she stay. But she's there fighting the people, fighting for him. They're fighting for her. Now, where is Obi? Obi have never for one day people. Yoruba people are destroying their market and their businesses. For one day, he has never done such thing. Where is Obi? Mazuko, I'm just okay about this woman, what she does during that election time. And I must get to her program and make sure I give her the insult she needs.
Ndewo. Mazoyaka, yes. Are you, is your network okay now? Mazoyaka. Okay. Now, where is this? Mazi Shijoke, I beg, mute yourself from your own end. Let's see. Okay. It's like it's okay now. So now, I want us to ask ourselves.
My phone is hanging.
What is this? Ah, I don't know. Okay.
You can remove me. Just remove me.
Okay, I will remove you. If you want to come back, you come back again. All right. What is this that your own CD? I go meet you now. If you just want talk, you give me sign. If na for private chat, you give me sign. What is this that if you want talk na private chat, there just type say you want talk, or just give me any sign. I go know say you want talk. Okay, now this girl, Amara. So now, all this group of efulefus wey mislead people, including Anayo, or including Hilda Dokobo, that told you, come and vote. This election is very important to me. Oh, come and vote. It's very important to me. Ask yourself, as they don't vote to finish, they agree say na P2B win. Then Tinubu continue according to them. Wetin they don't do, they don't organize one common rally, whether peaceful, whether indoor, whether anywhere. Have you seen them done or do anything at all to tell you that we are angry at what has happened to us? We are angry that our mandate has been stolen. As if that's not enough, they tell you God will decide. God is the supreme. God is the full stop. In God we go hang him. God will go finish Tinubu. Tinubu go finish. Tinubu go die. Tinubu we go arrest him. We go kill him. We go chop him. I think we'll bring the result. And they ask, even if Atiku go bring the whole result, I talk am go and check before that time. US promised to release those results. Atiku, I was asking a question. Even if Atiku bring video, they check from day one of the day Tinubu said he went to school to the day end, and the Tinubu was not in the video. Nobody testified that Tinubu is a school there. There is nothing you can do to Tinubu. Tinubu will remain the president of that evil forest zoological republic. And there is nothing any man, any woman can do about it. They say, no, if you bring the result, with the evidence, Tinubu did not go to school. Tinubu is a forger. I ask a question again. Show me one man, one woman in the Nigerian political zone picture that have not stolen, that is not forging, that is not committing fraud, that is not 419er, that is not a scammer, that do not have thoughts that keep people for him. Nobody prove it. I think we don't go America, go carry the result of Tinubu, come back, it can't give you. What have you done with the result? What have you done? Not even achieved. What have you done? Have you done anything? No. Only you publish them for Facebook, publish them for Twitter, publish them for WhatsApp, share them. People don't see them say Tinubu no go school. And then what happens? How has that come to help you? That one don't give you president. That one don't bring life. That one don't give you refinery. That one don't give you road. That one don't give you school. No. Instead, that one carry your refinery, go more far. That one carry your school fees, tuition fee, add them 10 times. That one carry your petrol fee, throw away inside. No more for yourself for you. That one carry electricity, destroy. Una know they hear word, and I be the problem of the people of that country you called Nigeria. Because if una they hear word, una market for no the bond till today. Yesterday now una cry again, market the bond. Wetin burn your market? Now you go say na for pago, the people wey there for front line, you no concern them. Don't worry, if they come your own. If you una remember last year, I was saying something and nobody want hear. I say Lagos, they come for una na small small. And as for you, wey dey inside Balogun and dey do mortar, the area where they no go fit put fire, they go give you quick notice. Then watch am very soon. You go understand that waiting be vice president Shetima said what Shetima said. They are carrying it out gradually, step by step. Your houses, they know they bring them down. How many houses you get? If you get 3 houses for Lagos before, now you don't even get one again. Waiting different from waiting Mazen and they can tell you before. This is as a mega no they call her, the mega they call her cat eye. No, Anya Busu, so Nanya Busu she be Anya Busu, my beloved sister. Hey, Onyeka, you dey hear me so? I don't know what they do your network. Okay. Onyeka, can you hear me? As if that's not enough. They say court. You don't go court to finish. Ever since they finish court, have you heard anything? As they go court to finish, I think say when they announce to say Tinubu will be president, they go begin make noise. Even to come to Twitter to say we no like wetin happen, they did not come out. They did not say anything. They did not come out. They did not say anything. They did not even condemn the judgment of the Supreme Court. That means they're in agreement. All they are coming out to tell us today is that Obi have deceived us. Obi have deceived. Which one is better? Is it better for you to cry, Obi have deceived you? Or is it better for you to say, listen, as we are still calling you now to order, listen and obey? Why you must not participate and why we are not participating in the election. I don't want to tell anybody not to participate, but I am telling you that we Biafrans don't want to participate because all the elections we participated in was defrauded. So what is the point of going into another election? Mazonyaka, can you hear me now? Okay. What is this? You want to say anything? Because I they move ahead.
I say yes.
They go.
Yes. You hear me?
Yeah, they hear you.
I say no, they call her by her name. Her name is Cat Eye. Cat
Anya
Eye.
Busi. Anya Busi with the call for our place.
Your pussy. Now you go. No, they see the eyes they shine. Not they call her by her name. A Cat Eye. Because now she no pass. Now she better pass our PM. When we say get mad, still they cost PM. As it is. I'm not sure that this one get a husband. If he get husband, make it bring her hand. Now so last time they talk. Now if I jump and say now the kind of wife, now this, now that, how dare you? Bring her out. If now she, now your husband dead, whether you know go visit her husband. When she get mad till they talk about people where they vote. Only you go and vote. Don't drag people to death. Go and vote and see how it is.
And the thing is that what is this now? Do you know that I waited to see her make a video from the any of the polling units? I did not see her.
You not go. They fear.
I did not see her. I did not see Kanayo. All those people that deceived people into going to vote, none of them participated. After deceiving people, they went to their house and arrested.
Arrest. You said they are gullible. Now, why is she not talking about the burning of the businesses that they are burning because they came out to vote? She encouraged people to go out to go and vote. Now they went out to go and vote. And now they are burning their businesses. Why can't she come out now and go and challenge the people that are burning Igbo businesses that she encouraged, that she supervised to go and vote? Why can't she come out now to come and talk? Now another election is coming again. She wants to come and talk again. Is that what she's trying to do now? When
I
the people
want her to come out and talk again.
it no go fit. It no go fit. You know that they go chop and roll this time around. Maybe in color self don't change by now. If you not yellow like this again. Carry on, Jerry.
Before we go to our PM, I want us to listen to this video because Sunday Igboho come out again. Come the talk say they no want Funani in their land because Funani they commit only but bad. Therefore, they are asking Funanis to leave. Now, see them. And the one thing about these people, anytime anybody talk, they go come out, can't give order. They know they beg, like our own people. They know they beg, like our own elders. And this man you see here talking, maybe Emmanuel Iwanyanwu last born senioram. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu last born fit senior this man here, where they give decree. But Emmanuel Iwanyanwu will always come out and beg. Obadike will come out and beg the people you have their age mate in the dog in your house. You will come out and bow down, beg, roll on the floor just for these people. Yet, when you don't make him, despite it say that in Lopanta, where they do cattle market, where Joseph Kalu give the Funanis, they go there, discover over 80 or more than 100 dead bodies, where done the rotte. Then, among them, 20 no get head inside. Plus other skeletons of human beings where don't die, where don't decompose. They tell them, say, may they carry their car to come out there. These people come out, give warning. If you try that, we go show you. Abia State governor immediately come out. Call them for meeting immediately. Whether you go there, go do the meeting with them, I don't know. Because I saw him in a meeting with them. All of them cannot come to Abia State. Probably, now he go to them. Go beg them. Now they are giving their ultimatum on warning, threatening warning to people of Yoruba land. Let's listen to him.
Every Nigerian has a right to live in any part of the country. Just of recent, Sunday Igboho was released from prison, but he issued a fresh ultimatum for Fulani community that are residing in Yoruba land to leave the region within 10 days. This time around, we, the Northern Consensus Movement of Nigeria, will do everything possible to stop that move. And if he refuses to listen if he resists to listen, then we have no option rather than to ask Yorubas that are resident in the northern Nigeria to also go back to their region. On the issue of compensation,
if Yoruba no one go their house, that one na their wahala. Just like now, you go to threaten me with it. If we ask you to leave, we will ask BIAFRANS in your area. If they don't want to leave, you say that one on your own. Anything you want, take them do. You take them do. Now listen to the one where I want laugh inside. Listen.
For our victims as a result of NSAS killing, Shasha Akinyele Market killings, IPOP and ESN killings, we have been pursuing it for some years now. Since previous administration, a lot of promises were made, but still the federal...
Did you hear that? IPOP and ESN killing. Did IPOP kill their people? Did ESN kill their people? When you see a vigilante, if you buy vigilante catch his people, they go come tell you, hey, did we touch you? Did we romance you? Did we kiss you? You know me, ba, you know me, you know my family name, you know my family, you know my children, Abi. You know, say I know they make trouble. Did I touch you? You be my friend, Abi. After they have raped your sister 6 months, locked her, raped her, dehumanized her, abused her 6 months, 2 times abortion, and your sister is now like abnormal. She's not normal again. She know they behave normal. If now you they lock inside house, rape you for 6 months, you go behave normal. You go behave normal. Yet that our sister, no justice for her. No justice. I dey ask a question. If you be Biafran man, if you be Yoruba man, if you vow say you don't see Fulani woman panty before, come out and tell me. Fulani woman, whether by force or whether not by hello darling, if you don't ever see Fulani woman panty, come tell me. But they go come your land, they carry your people. The one wey no gree carry, they go force them, they go rape them. The one wey gree, they go give them belle. Now then go marry your children. Now, but you can never marry their children. You can never marry Fulani woman unless you know. You feel marry Hausa, but I'm telling you of Fulani. You can never marry Fulani woman. They don't go gree. But they go marry your own, give them belle. If you no agree, they go rape them by force. They go kidnap and rape themselves. When YouTube and Facebook go say, they pass fake information, therefore they go lock my channels. See example here. See this one here. This girl, they went to her house, kidnapped her and killed her father. We don't forget her because she's not coming back. They don't use and do what they want to do. She's not coming back. At the talk of this one, all these ones in our people. But have you ever seen Iwaneli when you come out to say, I am the leader of people of Ndi Biafra, on the Bonkete, on the Imo State, Nigeria? I demand justice for the market of my people where una don't burn, where don't catch fire, where nobody give me reason. You don't see them come out and stay, you say, all the houses where you demolish for Lagos, I want justice for my people. You don't hear such thing? Or have you heard all those people that were killed during the February 2023 election? I want justice for. Nobody speaks for you. So when you foolishly go out again, you might fall into one of those we'll be talking about very soon, that will be saying nobody is speaking for you, nobody is demanding for your justice. By then, you don't go judgment, and the God will ask you, did you hear when Biafran voice they talk say no go vote? You go say yes. You go say okay, Biafran voice they talk too much. Leave him. That one self he too talk like parrot. You hear when what is this? I can't warn you. Say no go vote. You go say he go flog you well because you go say even what is this? I warn you know here. What is this? I know they come out every day. He come out to tell you, you know here. You hear what him now. You hear someone who you know here. You go vote. Listen to their threat, empty threats.
The government refused to fulfill the promise. So we are requesting Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this issue of compensation to do something on it, as we are given 4 weeks ultimatum. If nothing is...
Did you hear that? 4 weeks ultimatum for you to do something, for you to pay compensation to their people who lose their market, who lose their lives, who get wound. They are demanded. Waiting the money when you they demand. You know what they demand? Aba State. So that we will have more allocation. So that we will have more money. Aba State. The people that their market got burnt, that are irrelevant. The ones their buildings that they bulldoze for Lagos, you know, consign you know, consign your organizer, you know, consign your political Eastern politicians. The one way consign them now how to make more money. Look at these ones. What are they saying? They are people that died whether na somebody kill them, whether they died on their own, whether they are existing, whether they are not even existing, whether na true in the talk, they are demanding the justice and they must get it. If they can come out and tell you that the bandits in the forest, Boko Haram in the forest need food, and you must give them food, you must give them medical facilities, you must send doctors, and the Nigerian government did that, what will be compensation now? They go do them. Our own people now to look for something we no get meaning. Listen to him.
If nothing is being done, then we are actually going a peaceful protest, peaceful demonstration, after which we will shut down the country on all food supplies moving from north to all southern part of the country. This thing we have sent to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu even before he was inaugurated as president. And as President Commander-in-Chief, we have also forwarded this demand and request. All security agencies, the head of security agencies of this country are aware of it. All governors of 19 northern states, all former leaders, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, most especially those that come from the north, are aware of it. The Northern Traditional Council are aware of it. The 19 northern state assemblies are also aware of this issue. It's not a new matter. We have been pursuing this issue since during the ENSAS, the Shasha Akinyele market killings, and that of the ESN and Nnamdi Kanu's killings. The National Assembly.
He said Nnamdi Kanu killing. Did Nnamdi Kanu kill Fulani people and Hausa people? When? Where? It's for you to hear how they are misleading people with false information. It's for you to listen. But that one is not important. What I want us to get as the main thing where I want to make you carry go home. Now how they are standing and giving order and giving threat. But your people, I go show you what they do. Listen.
I repeat, is fully aware of it under Senator Ahmed Lawan. That was mentioned specifically, and a bill was passed in that respect. So we are saying and demanding that the President and Commander-in-Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu first pay.
Now, listen, your own people, as they are busy demanding for justice for their people, your own people are busy doing something as well. It's not important, but they are doing something. So, while the other people are busy demanding for justice for their people, Emaleli Wanyamu and co are busy singing Tinubu Gachi. The same thing they sang for Buhari, they don't they sing for Tinubu. They have never for one day come out to ask. I know they talk demand though. They never for one day come out to ask or even beg for the justice of people of Biafra. They know they do. But they go beg for political power that they will not get. They will beg for presidency. No way. They go beg for Senate. They go beg for ministers. They are now begging for one more state. Now is one more state, we will make more money. One more state, Eastern region go fine. They are not asking roads. Look at all the Eastern road. Federal Eastern Road, though, and who is the Minister for Works? Who be Labor Prefect? Na baby Hitler, Dave Umahi. He is focusing on building road to Maiduguri to Kaduna, Maiduguri to Potiskum, Potiskum to Maiduguri, Maiduguri to Cameroon, Cameroon to Libya, Libya to Potiskum. This is all. Go and listen to him now. He is busy daily building road from north to other countries, from Kaduna to Jigawa, from Jigawa to Niger, from Niger to Sahel. This is what he's doing. While Onisha, Enugu, Abakaleke Road, they know the person. Lagos, Ibadan, Owerri, Bini, they know they go there. It's for you to understand waiting with the talk, how with the vessels. How do you want to vote? Why we are not voting is because our votes are useless, so we cannot vote. Master, you can carry the microphone. Master, can they hear me?
Thank you, Honorable Go. Yes, you sir. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, my minister. Thank you so much. Thank you, France, my comrade, and my ladies in the house. I am not happy. I'm really not happy. Seeing this, in fact, as it is now, nobody is supposed to say is Johannes. The person should be allowed to be working, to be alive. As far as I'm concerned, Johannes does not exist. He is hiding under Igbo nomenclature to work against BIAFRANS and work for first of Fulani and Britain. Anybody parading himself or herself as Johannes should be law counter. 80 headless bodies was found, and he's not making a headline. And Fulani, a fucking trash. Any Fulani man, any man see Biafran to be brought down. You are none of our business. And then we see about business. If we fail to do what we're supposed to do this time, we can't. There will be no other time to do. Our generation is under obligation to get this happen, to get this done, to make sure that we end this crime against humanity. We must change the status quo. If you like, stay anywhere doing big boy, doing Makanda, that your car mansion is nonsense. If you cannot protect your women, if you cannot protect your children, if you cannot protect your land, if you're in your land, your women will be kidnapped and raped. Oh, BIAFRANS, we don't have enough time to talk anymore. We don't have enough time to talk anymore. Where you are, anyone you can do, get pads. This fight must get it done once and for all. The last time I checked, nobody has green blood. Nobody has blue blood. We all are red-blooded. The best place to die is while defending heritage, the well-being of our children and our born generation. I rest my case. Thank you.
What is this that you want to talk? Or make they go?
They carry go, my brother.
Okay.
Are they here?
Okay. Thank you. My sister, if anyone said something, if anyone said, look at the way they are defending their people. If any other person defend their own, then we come after them. Nigeria is owned by Fulani Hausa people. Now, Lokpanta, for Abia, make we know that if they call Lokpanta, people no go to understand them. For Abia State, the place given to Fulani by Audio Zokalo, 20 headless bodies, 20 headless decomposing bodies were discovered there. Plus over 80 dead decomposing bodies as well, including skeletons of decomposed already. Emmanuel Iwanyamu, as the person that claimed that he is representing us, the Igbos or Biafrans or whatever, has never come out to make a statement concerning that. Rufai and Abati and Obiope and the Shehu and the rest of them. And what is his name? Okay, Sahara reporter that is Showore said it only in the newspaper. What happens if he hits your headline on the mainstream? It will not work because it happened in Biafra land and it happened where the Funanis are sitting, are dwelling, are sleeping, are doing their business. So who is answerable if not the Funanis? This is the reason why it will not make the headlines. Had it been this happened a place where nothing like Funanis are, where Funanis are nowhere to be found, you will see Abati running his mouth. Biafrans are now cannibals. They are cannibalism. They are practicing cannibalism. You will see Rufai come out and thunder with his sweet voice. How have people done this evil? Oh, no. Ah, la. But now, what happens, Rufai? Rufai, wetin happen now? Abati, waiting they happen. Shehu, waiting they go on. Why is it that you people have not seen the headlines in newspaper headlines where over 80 decomposing bodies were recovered in area or where Funanis do their business in Abia State? 20 beheaded bodies discovered as well. Plus other skeletons uncountable. What is happening, Shehu and Abati? Waiting they go on, waiting they shell. Why you no see am talk about? Una want go vote. Who want go vote to carry enter motor? Go vote. I go give you flight ticket. Go vote. Because the one where your papa vote, you see them here. See them. The one where they go vote to finish, you see them. You go sing. Listen, in America, 19-year-old is a counselor. Is a counselor. County. In a county, I think county. I go look for that video again and bring them out. I think 19 or 18 years, I've forgotten. It's representing people, but our grandfathers are singing praises of people, and they will never allow young men or youth to go close. They will block everywhere. They are only good in singing praises of other people. Wetin go happen if they sing on their own praises? Nderiri. Oworo kedafaya Matthias Ezak. Osige erigogi. The way those go to the autobus. Erigogi. So erigo these people, erigo, I'm telling you the truth, because they are not coming back. Erigo go erigo really say he see erigo go. Now, I want us to go back to waiting our Prime Minister talk. Make we listen to him again and listen to his instructions and warnings and announcement. Very important. Let's go.
Good afternoon, good evening, fellow BIAFRANS all over the world. Welcome to this evening State of the Nation broadcast right from my location. I welcome you, BIAFRANS, lovers of freedom, press, ladies and gentlemen, press who have seated their various country and various location on our different platforms to listen to this broadcast today. I welcome all of you. I welcome the enemies of Biafra, who may have seated today in their different locations of the country to listen to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and to look for something to gossip about. I welcome you. Today, the state of the nation is going to be very brief and completely different from what we used to do in the past. I want to thank Biafra people and wish you happy new month. The month of November, the month of liberation, and the month of taking the liberation of Biafra to the next level. We have successfully conducted the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention in Finland, and it is making wave all over the world. We're breaking the jinx, and we're making waves. These are the waves that is needed in a liberation phase like this. We have been able to generate and create a heavy awareness for the interest of the Biafra all over the world. I thank BIAFRANS who participated in this particular Finland Convention, and those of you who did not participate, but you participated financially, and those of you who did not participate financially, but participated spiritually. I thank all of you for making this particular dream a reality. I want to inform Nigeria government today that what Biafrans are fighting for is a just cause. It is no longer just an ideology, but it has become a realistic ideology. Biafra freedom in this century has become more realistic than ever. And I want to also thank those who has made it possible for us to come this far. Many of you, you know yourselves. I want to thank the cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the cabinet, the ministers, the head of department, and all of you. I want to also thank the media team of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile for their resilience, their job, and what they have deposited so far. I want to thank the media team, specifically the media team. For those of you who do not understand what we're doing, the Biafra government in exile, I want to make reference to what has happened in the past. For those of you who may not understand, I want us to reflect back to the history of how the government in exile were formed in the first place. The rapidly with which, during the time of war, with which the German armies, in violation of all international agreement, overran the vast territories and countries in 1939 and 1940. That is what gave birth to government in exile, of which Biafra is proudly being part of that particular historic method. Today, the German army overran majority and many territories within Europe between 1939 and 1940. It left many countries prostrate before even they had opportunity to organize effective defense, or even before they could prepare themselves legally to form some set of government. The early stage sovereignty during and after the war, the anti-Axis forces faced with an enormous situation, were forced to
most of these forces were forced to resort to the formation of government in exile, of which Poland started the formation of the government in exile. In order to perpetuate the legal expression of countries which suddenly found themselves without government. Today, Biafra people of the southeast and people of the south called Nigeria today has found themselves without government. The government that doesn't represent the interests of the people, the government that kills its own people, the government that commits genocide, the government that above all funds terrorism against its own people cannot be said to be a government. That's what Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Republic government in exile, and every well-meaning Biafrans all over the world are fighting against today. The system of government in exile is strictly a wartime expediency. That particular wartime expediency is exactly what is happening in many parts of Nigeria today, leading to the creation and formation of Biafra Republic government in exile. Without real president, but their formation was a natural procedure. This was their recognition by other powers. The first government to form an exile government cabinet is Poland. Poland was the first country to form government in exile. They had anticipated an emergency situation and had prepared the legal ground. Under Article 24 of the Polish Constitution empowers the President of the Republic to appoint a successor under certain conditions without the approval of the Polish Senate. On September 30, 1939, the Polish President Ignacy Mościcki who was interned as a refugee in Romania by the Bucharest government, appointed by later as the president of the Polish. The former speaker of the Polish people of the Polish Senate, who was at that time free in Paris. He was in exile in Paris. In turn, the new president appointed as Premier General Sikorski, a political moderate and an opponent of the late Polish dictator Pilsudski. General Sikorski, who had lived several years in exile, had been serving as commander-in-chief of the Polish army in France. This government was recognized by Britain and France and was extended financially credit. They even granted them financial credit. Choose. By the simple acceptance by the Allied powers, the Polish government was granted constitutional continuity. And of course, the legal status of government in exile is something that every Biafran must understand. The reason why I am touching this particular topic today in the State of the Nation address is that it has come very clear that many Biafrans are ignorant of government in exile. They do not understand what government in exile entails. They do not understand the functions of government in exile, and do not understand what we intend to achieve by the formation of this particular government in exile, which has taken responsibility of governance and protecting the life of Biafrans all over the world. This simple legal formula has been applied to every nation whose government fled to Allied soil after defeat by Hitler. The only government in exile whose constitutional continuity may be questioned is the Czechoslovakia. The Czechoslovakia was the only government that sustained after the Hitler and after the invasion of many countries within Europe. On October 5th, 1938, shortly after the Munich conference, Edward Benz resigned as the president, but Czechoslovakia government continued to function under President Hatch and Premier Rudolf Beran, the leader of the Agrarian Republican Party, along with former Premier Milan Husa, until the German invaded the country in March 1939. President Hatcher government had been recognized by France, England, and the United States. In the effort to lend weight to the Munich Agreement, but when a protectorate under von Norwich was established by the German occupant, no steps were taken by the Hatcher cabinet to contest the legality of the new regime, even though France, Great Britain, and the United States explicitly refused to recognize the puppet state. The campaign for a new Czechoslovakia government started in exile as well. Very soon after, when March 1939, Czechoslovakia diplomatic representatives in the United States urged Dr. Benz to assist them. Now, having listened to this short brief about the exile government and how it started, we may also need to look into functions of the exile government as you see today under international law. International law recognizes that the government in exile may undertake many steps of type of actions to conduct of their daily affairs. These actions include becoming a party to bilateral international treaty. Biafra has signed some international bilateral agreement and treaty, and many are on the way. It was possible because of the formation of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Amending or revisiting its own constitution, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile has adopted a charter called the Helsinki Declaration. Maintaining military forces, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile has formed its own military forces called the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Biafra Navy, and Biafra Air Force, as empowered by the international law. Retaining or newly obtaining diplomatic recognition from other states. That's exactly what Biafra Republic Government in Exile is doing. We are obtaining diplomatic recognition from other states, and many states have extended their hands of fellowship to the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, including the recent one today. On this day, we have received an offer of recognition from intending state. Issuing identity card is part of the function of the government in exile. Biafra government in exile have activated the data collection of every Biafran all over the world, including the issuance of the Biafra National Identity Card. This particular identity card was unveiled during the Helsinki Declaration here in Finland. The government in exile function is also allowing the formation of new political parties. This is what Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the de facto government is going to do in the nearest future. Holding election. Holding election is what the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and de facto government is going to do in the nearest future. Now, fellow Biafrans, having listened to the functions of government in exile, of which the Biafra people are operating now, and I am the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, let us now go into the delegitimization process of the Nigeria government within Biafra land. The delegitimization of the Nigeria government within Biafra land have started, and it has started with full force. This delegitimization is coupled with the self-defense, making sure our women and children are not killed anymore, making sure our women and children and elderly people don't pay the price of being one Nigeria, making sure that no genocide is being committed without resistance. We are resisting them through and using the delegitimization system and method. Today, our Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra resistance fighters are engaging the terrorist state of Nigeria, who come to kill, maim, and destroy. I want to inform you all that as we step into the next level of the delegitimization of the Nigerian government within Biafra land, a lot is going to take place. Our aim, objective, and target is to make sure that the enablers of this evil government within Biafra territory will be evicted. In the coming days, there is something that is going to happen in Imo State. We were told that the Nigeria terrorist state is about to conduct election in Imo State. And I want to make it very clear on this day that Biafra people will never allow Nigeria anymore to validate any government within Biafra land. Biafra people are not going to allow Nigeria to conduct the election in Imo State. But I have a message for the people of Biafra. The result of this coming election in Imo State has been written by Hope Uzodinma. And he has paid INEC. And INEC has a copy of that result. So it does not matter whether there is an election or whether there is an election. Hope Uzodinma is already there. He has the result written. But what we want to prove to the world is that there will be no election in Imo State, and they are still going to call Hope Uzodinma as the winner. And even if election takes place in Imo State, they are still going to call Hope Uzodinma as the winner. So for that reason, we want to prove to the world that first, we will never validate the evil entity called Nigeria, the fraudulent entity called Nigeria. There is no election taking place in Nigeria. We have seen it in the general election. We have seen it in the other election this year. And just the general election, presidential election, the court ruled who become the president. It is not by your vote. It is not by democratic process. There is nothing like democratic process in Nigeria. So for that reason, apart from other things that we have come to see, evidently, the election will be, we are going to make sure that election don't take place in Biafra, starting from Imo State. And that is part of the delegitimization of the Nigeria government within Biafra land. We are only asking for a true democratic process that will lead us to a new nation. A nation where the vote of the people will be counted. A nation where we are going to practice a true democracy. A nation where people will come out to vote and their vote will be counted. So we don't want a nation where somebody will be somewhere and have written results since last year and have a copy of that result, and the copy of the result is with the INEC, and then they are coming to deceive the public, and people will go out, and at the end of the day, they're going to call his name. And I want Biafrans to understand that you don't forget how Hope Uzodinma became the governor of Imo State. It was by court. They control the court, they pay the judges. In the coming judgment of the 5th of December, I came publicly to announce that we have knowledge and intel that the judges have collected 1.2 billion naira each in order to shift the date of the judgment between Hope Uzodinma and Ihedioha to the 5th of December. So that by then, they have done their selection in November 11. I made that particular exposition on our official Twitter handle, and yesterday, the news was public. So what I'm telling you now is that there is nothing going on in Nigeria that we do not know. Every Biafrans anywhere in Nigeria is a true Biafran, and they don't want Nigeria, but many of them are scared of getting killed. So I want every Biafran to listen and listen attentively how the delegitimization of Nigeria is going to start from Imo State. We are going to make following announcement to make sure that the Biafra Republic government in exile, collaborating with the de facto government, Biafra de facto government in the homeland, will make sure that we do not validate evil entity called Nigeria again. It starts from Imo State, and every one of you in Imo State have a very important role to play. The role you have to play is when this order is given, you listen to it and obey it. because we do not want to validate Nigeria anymore within Biafra territory, and we have legally constituted the de facto government in the homeland controlling the territory, and that is exactly what the international law says, and we are exercising that right in full margin. From the 9th of November 2023, Imo State will be under curfew from 6 to 6. Lockdown. On the 9th of November, Biafrans in Imo State will lock down curfew 6 to 6. On the 10th of November, Biafra land in Imo State will be under lock and key. The Okigwe State will be locked down. The Owerri State will be locked down. The Olu State will be locked down 6 to 6. On the 11th of November, being the day that they claim that their shambolic selection is going to take place, Biafra people will lock down entire Biafra territory. And every road leading to Imo State will be shut down by Biafra people. Biafra people will close down every federal road leading to anywhere in Imo State. And those of you who have come to Biafra to kill and you are lodging yourself in different hotels, I want everybody to listen to this particular announcement very clear. We are not going to allow you to be an enabler in our land, to be facilitating the killings and genocide happening in Biafra land. We've come to understand that many media houses, many offices, many companies are facilitating the genocide happening in Imo State. So if you use your company to advertise any politician, if you use your company to advertise any Nigerian politician, it means you are validating this genocide happening in Imo State. If you use your media house to advertise Hope Uzodinma, advertise any other person running under Nigeria election in Imo State, we will see you as the enemy of Biafra and the enabler of the killings going on in Imo State and enabler of the genocide. And you will be treated, your company, your businesses will be treated as the business of the enemies within our land. So this evening, we are giving directive that every advertisement in any media houses within Biafra land of any political office, running person or anything under Nigeria government, this evening is banned from Biafra land until further notice. From Imo election, we do not want anybody to advertise any Nigerian politician under Biafra land, in Biafra land, and your company is in Biafra land. You can go to Abuja and advertise anybody you want to advertise in Abuja. It is not our business. You can go to Lagos and advertise, carry your company, move them to Lagos. You can advertise anybody you want to advertise from Lagos. We don't care. But you see in Imo State, you see in Biafra land, that is no longer, acceptable from tonight. So there is going to be lockdown on the 9th, lockdown on the 10th, lockdown on the 11th, and lockdown on the 12th of November to make sure that we effectively delegitimize Nigeria election within Biafra land. It is not even called election, it is fraudulent selection. So we are going to make sure we put every resources to delegitimize the Nigeria from conducting their fraudulent selection in Imo State. Imo State is Biafra, and Imo State has 3 states of Biafra. I want this particular announcement to be shared in all your platforms, all your media platforms, all the media houses in Biafra land must make sure that this message penetrates. And like you know, when they finally declare Hope Uzodinma a winner, we already know how we deal with him. Because it doesn't matter, and we want the world to see what Nigeria does with their so-called democracy. There is no democracy. We are fighting to bring a true democracy to Biafra land. Again, for those of you who are wondering, why do we want to do self-referendum when we have arms, when we are in armed struggle, when we have army, when we have resistance fighters? The question and the answer is very simple. You cannot be fighting for referendum and leave yourself in a very porous way to be killed and butchered by the Nigeria state-sponsored terrorism, jihad. We don't want to do that. So what we did is that we decided to adopt a holistic approach in liberating the Biafra people. So we are going to arm ourselves for self-defense. We are going to use the diplomatic approach and then also a democratic approach, which is the self-referendum. So as we are organizing and getting ready for our self-referendum, the arms wing of the Biafra Liberation Forces will be ready and busy protecting our women and our children while this process goes on. That's why some of you do not know anything. So you just listen and follow those who knows what they are doing in Biafra Liberation to lead you to freedom. So we cannot just be fighting through a democratic process while they are burning and killing us every day. So now we have adopted this approach, making sure that Biafra Liberation Army is armed to the teeth, making sure that the Biafra Resistance Fighters is armed to the teeth, making sure that every armed forces or armed carrying group under Biafra Republic Government in Exile is armed to the teeth for self-defense of our land, self-defense of our women and children while the democratic process goes on. And I believe those with that concern, it has been addressed today. Also, we have a very special announcement. A very special announcement this evening, and I want everybody to pay attention attentively. Like I said, this particular state of the nation is completely different from what we normally do in the past. There's going to be a shake-up in Biafra government in exile, and also, as you can see, in the de facto government in Biafra land. Today, we have appointed Professor Chioma Ekoma to head the Biafra Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Professor Chioma Ekoma has distinguished herself and has proven the capability to handle this office. And of course, we believe that she is going to deliver very much in this office. So from today, of the Biafra Center for Disease Control. Also, in the same hand, we want to inform Biafrans that the delegitimization of Nigeria gut and braveness. If you are one of those moment, this special announcement, it's continuous, and this evening we are forming and informing Biafra people of our readiness to exit Nigeria and the preparation to make sure that most of the political office holders representing Nigeria within Biafra land is delegitimized. And to make sure that we have effective government in exile, that we prepare the ground for Biafra people to have their freedom. There is a shake-up within the government of Biafra this evening. I want everybody to pay attention very, very attentively. We are going to have a new Asia rep. A new Asia rep today. You have been appointed, Henry Azubike. Henry Azubike has been appointed as the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Asia rep. Henry Azubike is based in Japan. We also have a new appointment to the office of the European rep, European representative. You have the deputy European rep in the name of Nwada Anita Obi O. Nwada Anita Obi is based in Netherlands, and she is from tonight the deputy European rep of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We have also a new rep in Spain. The new rep in Spain is in the name of Bernard Iheoha. Bernard Iheoha is the new Biafra Republic Government in Exile representative in Spain. This evening, we are constituting a committee that will make the identity card processing or procedure to be very smooth. Make sure that Biafrans do not encounter any problem while registering for the issuance of the national identity card. In this committee, the committee will be headed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Attorney Jane Onyi Ikezi, and deputized by Oge Nkere, the Minister of Finance, and the Baltimore office admin. Oge is there because the office is located in Baltimore. We have the members of this committee will be Egwu Praise, he is the Regional Intelligence and Infrastructural Security, and we have Professor Choma Ekoma, he is the head of the research, medical research that I just announced a few minutes ago. And then we have Uche Obi, European Rep. We have Anita Obi, the Deputy European Rep. We have Love Akubondo, New York Rep. And then we have the Henry Azubike, who is the Asian Rep, and also the temporarily acting admin of the Japan. On the other hand, the announcement continues. This evening, we are relieving the Italian Rep, Aero Machine, of his duty as Italian Rep. From tonight, Aero Machine is no longer Italian Rep. The new acting Italian Rep will be Mrs. Emanuela, and the new acting admin, interim admin, will be Professor Anthony Mwiboko. Mwiboko will work and serve as the admin of Italy, while Mrs. Emanuela will act as interim rep of Italy. And by this, Mrs. Emanuela is hereby ordered to make sure she return every member that has been expelled and removed from Italy group with immediate effect. I want everybody to understand, if you are appointed to hold any position within the Biafra Republic government in exile, you must be loyal to the authority, you must be loyal to the government and nothing else. If you show that you are not loyal to the government, you don't belong here, you are not part of us. This particular movement must be piloted by somebody that is very, very tough and knows what to do. And we can't have two captains on the ship. The next announcement is the new acting Chief Security Officer, the new acting Secretary of Defense in the name of Mazi Nkwocha. Mazi Nkwocha is the new Minister of Defense of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile until further notice. From this night, his activity is official. Nkwocha is based in the United States, and I wouldn't go into details of his activities so far. So he is now acting as this Minister of Defense of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile till further notice. Biafra people, I want everybody to understand that in this particular movement, a lot of toes will be stepped on and we'll keep moving on. Those who believe that without them, Biafra will not come will be disappointed. Those who have done their job diligently with good spirit, God will reward you. Those who think that they can destroy what we have built and what we are doing, failure await them. And those who think that by disrespecting the authority of the Biafra Republic government in exile, they can create different groups, different WhatsApp groups, and start to blackmail people or start to cause confusion, failure is what is await you. My fellow Biafrans, from tonight, remember to keep distance 1 kilometer away from barracks. Remember to continue to keep your distance 1 kilometer away from checkpoints. Those checkpoints remain illegal in Biafra territory. And I want to inform Biafra people the process what we are going to do in the process of actualizing Biafra. I want the de facto government executives in Biafra land to listen very attentively. Before the end of November, or from the first week of December, you are all going to be mobilized with electronic gadget. The electronic gadget is for you to begin the process of data collection of every Biafran within Biafra land. The data collection will be transmitted directly to the database of Biafra. We have been able to create a database of Biafra, and I believe that the IT department of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is working day and night to make sure that this website for the Biafra database system is up and running. So we are looking at the executives of the de facto government in Biafra land to start the data capturing of every Biafran in Biafra land from the first week of December or before the end of November. This data capturing will see that we capture the entire Biafrans, as many as possible. The same thing goes to those in diaspora. You are going to be enlightened, those of you in diaspora, you are going to be enlightened on how you can, make your own data application or apply for the database system for your name to be, saved in the Biafra database system. This particular collection of database of Biafra people will enable us to start the process of the self-referendum that we have been talking about. And I want everyone to understand that the self-referendum will be conducted after we have secured our territory to some certain extent. The securing of our territory requires arms, ammunition, requires men of goodwill, requires men of valor to make sure we protect and seal our territories, those territories that we have captured. It is going to start very, very soon to make sure the enemies are pushed away from our land. Those enemies who come to kill our women and children without remorse will be pushed away from our land and we'll be able to secure those territories. And once we secure them, the process of the counting and data collection in Biafra land will start. And I want to inform you people today that so far so good, we have been able to delegitimize Nigeria government, evil government to a certain extent, that we can actually conduct referendum unchallenged. But we want to make sure that this particular control of territory is to the highest level. So, in order to make this possible, if you hear that people are collecting data in the next 4 to 5 weeks, please make sure you confirm from your various state administrators, various state secretaries, various state admins, from district to district. Make sure you find out that this is not Nigeria state trying to take advantage of your data. We are going to deploy, and when that time comes, you have to listen to an announcement that I'm going to make. Then you will know that it is a genuine Biafran data collection, not any DSS data collection center. So this data collection will be run through from district to district, from village to village, from unit to unit to the end, to make sure that every Biafran data is collected. I want to thank you all for listening to this particular information today. And remember, those who may have been relieved of their duty today, it is not that you have not done well, but the heat is above you. And it is time for new blood to try and give us the result that we want. It is not because you are not good enough, but the pace we are moving now, you can't cope up with this pace. Do not go out there to fight, otherwise you are going to ruin every reputation you have built so far. Sit back and watch how we lead you to freedom and how we lead you to Biafra. From here, from me, I say may God bless you, and may God bless Biafra, and may God bless all our heroes. May God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as we continue to ask for his release, and Nigeria State continue to flood that particular request, we are going to fight and bring him out of this evil detention in the nearest future. Thank you.
All right, we are welcome back. We are welcome back, dear friends. So if you are in this studio and you still have something to contribute, you are welcome. And I want to make we understand one thing. In all these things, we would run about, the run helter skelter, up and down, side, left, west, south, east, north. Is for everybody to understand the reason why you don't need to vote. We don't vote before, and we don't vote, and we don't vote. We don't vote. This year, we have done series of elections, maybe 2-3 times or so. And those elections, those votings did not count. They never count. Do you think this one will be different? Is that why you want to vote? Well, stay, our minister, prime minister said stay 1 kilometer. Me, I go tell you, stay 100 kilometers away from military checkpoints, stay away from military barracks, police barracks, all of them, stay away. Make you no go carry your head, they carry load what they keep for another person. Sit in your house. I go cut out. Mazo, just a moment. I go try edit that place where in give the date. Make it the talker with him voice. We go hear him and we will begin the announcer. Make everybody hear. Make you send the voice to who you need to send to. Ndewo Mazo Omuka, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Chineke. May God bless you and your family, brother. You're doing a great job, brother. It's not easy. When you name me, make it and make it. Seek a brother. It's not. Our reward is Biafra. That's the best reward I can wish you.
The best, yeah.
Our reward is Biafra. Because if I wish you moto, one day you may expire. If I give you money, one day,
Bob.
The best wish I can wish for my fellow comrade is Biafra. But that is where we belong. At least my age now, by the grace of God, him retirement. But then voice the age teacher. Only room my age now, I can tell you, I am here age, but I can tell you that what is next for me retirement. And there will be no better place to retire than Biafra land.
Bam.
At least, what I can beat my hand on my chest and say to my children, I was one of those who participated for these happy days you people are enjoying today. Our Prime Minister is a man of integrity. But I only have I have sent out a message to those who come to distract him. And he's here on a mission. God brought him. Nobody brought our Prime Minister. Because if it was the wish of mankind, they wanted him out by all means. If Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, if he is not ordained by God, if he was not brought to this struggle by God, nobody could survive the attack he was subjected to. Because the attack was coming from everywhere. Even in some cases, the people he was working with internally, they waged war against an innocent man for at least 2 years. Well, he survived it by the grace of Chukwu Abiyama, because his mission is to make sure that he send the children of God back to their homeland. And that is his mission. Our Prime Minister did not come to make friends, and that is why he doesn't have friends. I like one thing he normally said. He said that if you want to betray me, you will never succeed. Nobody is too special to him, and nobody has a golden spoon with him. Any day, any person make a mistake, that person will surely use the exit door. And he's a man that always accommodates people and give people time to repent whenever they are deviating from that plans which he has. Anytime you see our PM come out and speak about somebody, only that thing has been happening for a long time, but he chooses to keep quiet. Maybe that person could change his mind or her mind, or change her ways or his ways someday. So anybody who is coming to distract our PM will surely meet a rock. Now when I got one I'm telling you, brother. And when him here, I am here only to defend and protect the integrity of this struggle and to defend our PM. After defending Biafra in every means necessary, I will protect my PM. Anybody that is what I'm here for, to respond to such a person, because he's a God sent to us. Imagine a world without Simon Eba Karino today, because when God wants to liberate the children of Israel, he converted Moses to a prince. Moses was an ordinary person, but because of the task God handed to him when he was born, the daughter of Pharaoh have to adopt him. By so doing, making him a prince, because nobody dare talk to Pharaoh. Nobody can walk inside that palace and speak to Pharaoh. But now, because Moses was raised in the palace, he automatically becomes a prince. And that was why he was able to walk straight to the king, Pharaoh, and say to him, God says I should tell you, let my people go. If Moses was not there, who can speak that word? Who is that person that could walk inside the palace and look at Pharaoh and say to him, nobody can do that. They will first of all welcome you inside the palace before you talk to the king. But because Moses was raised in that palace, so that was what our chi, that was what Chukwu Abiyama did to our PM. It's not by mistake that he was in Finland. It's not by mistake that he was enrolled into the army. It's not by mistake that God made him to be strong. It's not by mistake that he rose to the fame and power he was before he becomes part of us. It's not by mistake that our leader recognized him and said everybody should go and listen to him. So everything you see happening in this struggle in regards to our PM, if you check the history, you will know that Akachukudia, the only man who can speak to any authority, is our PM. The only man who could speak. Do you know that if not for what God, if not that God has ordained, God has decreed that our PM is our speaker? My brother, who else can speak the way he does? If anybody rose from any other country, the zoo doesn't mind giving out entire oil well in Mizombe,
Let him down.
just to make sure that they shut that voice down. The zoo is ready to give out anything in this world to shut that voice down. But God allowed our PM to be in Finland, and God has been using the Finnish government to protect that golden child. The same way God was protecting Moses when he was in the land of Egypt, because God knew that this man will do a job for me in the near future. So who can speak to the world and everybody listens, if not our PM today, in the absence of our leader, Mazen Nandikalu? The zoo has tried their best to shut him down through every channels, but nobody can do that. The Finnish authorities say that this is our citizens, and whatever he's doing is under his rights. He's an European Union member, and the Constitution and every law, every document he's quoting was not written by him. He met those documents, he met those laws here, and he's using it accordingly. But then other countries might not consider rule of law, whatever, they will move into action and shut that voice down. Imagine if nobody is speaking like our PM today. Now we'll just be doing this thing. Once in a while, I gather some bunch of idiots. Haga na one street in Europe, guy with a flag. Much higher can when on Amazon. I pay my Amazon when Amazon. They will just go and line up. Na ejebenke bake. Nke na agba okpu. Ama me ya.
Hey.
So God said, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you will finish this which our leader started. Like God used Moses to set up that journey, but he could not finish it up. Now God raised other people. Joshua said, take them inside that promised land. That is what God is about to do here. It's only Simon that will take us home. Nobody else, my brother. Those people who stayed over their dead body, when Uzu had that place, they must die and we must enter Biafra. Those who have sworn that over their dead body is even somewhere but Hamage. They are only existing, they are not living. Because our PM is the right man to take us home. We must go home. Are you telling me I'm going to grow old as an older elderly man? My hairs are white already. So, but then I can never be buried in Europe. I can never be buried in Asia. I must be buried in Biafra land. Yes. So I must be buried in those places. That place I'm those places and our PM is the man that is taking us to that destination. We can never stop on the way. So the choice is clear for everybody. Choose you this day, the Lord which you shall serve. For us, we'll serve the living God. Do you want to be part of those people who will finally sing that amazing grace? Or do you want to be part of those people who will just, they said, nah, he couldn't make it obituary? Because anybody who disobey will surely meet obituary. Men, even a weha. Onye joke, young raguishi. Ndo forest no joke, young udo. If you refuse that, we can never get that freedom, my brother.
Exactly.
We're not joking. Anybody who is trying to be an impediment, that person will just surely go meet Imo State, no election. We will never vote again, and that's the end.
Exactly.
Thank you, brother.
There we My honorable minister, you're welcome back. You didn't hear me at all?
I hear you. Make I see whether net me talk. Can you hear me?
Is that man? Son I greet you, honorable minister. Jam for you, sir.
They were watching again. I salute you. Hi there. I salute everybody in the house. Network is really crazy from here, but we must continue. I salute all BIAFRANS listening to us and those in diaspora, especially in the homeland, bearing the of the zoo. We are here to liberate you from the hands of, and that will continue until Biafra is led, and we will defend Biafra to the last minute, and Biafra will be restored. I want to say something about the 8 bodies of Biafrans or people that were required in Abia State. And then after another 24 hours, this saw another over 20 heads or so, or lifeless body. And so obedient, right, and say, Oh, I feel pity, I feel that, I feel this about what happened, this and that. Peter Obi, you are the person that laid this background of this killing spree in Biafra land. Under your government, tens of Biafra were dumped in a Zoo River. Some were buried shallow graves. Some were dumped in the bushes while acid were poured on them. Why? Because they spoke Biafra. Why? Because they call Biafra. I find it very alarming. Some of you are in power, do everything to answer the name for Nigeria so that your pocket can be filled. You can have glory in the zoo terrorists and your offices and your entourage speaks the name Nigeria. And when you come out, they're playing the same card. That is now trying to wear the angel kit. All of you are one and the same thing. But the question I will you here is that you say you want to continue in one Nigeria. You have the armed force. We started with SN. Today we have fully loaded armed force of the defender and making sure not coming and go. I should ask someone in Abia State, what happens to the war chests and the weaponry that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu gave men on ground in Abia State? DOS, Chinasa Mwoli's men, made sure that all the guns and every stick that was in position of men on ground were handed to the state governor. Because they gave them money. The freedom of the people because of money. How do you protect yourself when terrorists are coming to kill you? Terrorists are guns and knives and bullets. And you want to go and carry broom. Oh, you know that after you now surrender, the people are supposed to use to defend themselves. And then attach the existence of them that when they now come to kill you, that angel from heaven will come to defend you. Even angels from heaven want to make enabling environment available for them before they can come into your environment. So if you don't create an environment for the angel from heaven, how can angels come to dwell? The massacre the people in Abia State is done by the governor, and the OS and every other thing that is wanting and trying to represent them. Nigeria, which means massacre, which means cut off heads, which means destroy lives and properties, which means rape women and children. As we speak, every weaponry that were available for men and women to use to fight terrorists, they had handed them over to the state government. This is the reason why you see that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu detention, and then Abia State, who is supposed to observe, sit at home, and every civil disobedience that is, are now enjoying and singing the name One Nigeria. This is what has happened since MNK was kidnapped. The state and the problem where Mazin Nnamdi Kanu comes from act as if that is where Mazin Nnamdi Kanu comes from. Where the face, the massacre and genocide started from, where over 28 people were massacred in broad daylight, and you people saw it with your very eyes. But because you collected money from one Nigeria, when they brought the Nigerian terrorists to come and kill Martin Nnamdi Kanu in 2017, they did not fly from Abuja down to Biafra land. It was the state government that made the arrangement. So there is not anything will come all the way from the Sahel and then pass Lagos, pass Kaduna, pass Borno, pass Niger, pass Sokoto, pass Benue, pass Medukri, pass and come down to come and enter Biafra land, cross the river that is bringing some other parts down, and then come down to come and enter Biafra land without somebody bringing them. Yourself a state governor, which you claim to be serving under the terrorist government, and over 120 unarmed citizens were massacred in broad daylight. And you are happy to answer governor of one Nigeria, while nothing has been done. We are promising you one thing: the presence of the forces of Biafra as we shift the radar to the state that you people call Niger Delta. You are going to get it 100-fold. Biafra field will be rich. Anything that is called or ourselves or whatever governor is not legitimate in Biafra, go and worship your Fulani in the far north. Because if you were useful, you would have paved way and then brought terrorists to come and buy your women and children in your community. So when you people went to the polling unit to go and cast your vote, you vote a governor that will come and bring terrorists to come and massacre your women and children. And within how many months, you have the records on the table. This is something that has not happened for a time. But because of foolishness of in the community, netting who they are to embrace they are coming to kill them in their sleeps, over 120 are down. Now I ask you people in Abia State, what have you done to your seated governor, Oti? Or what have you done to your House of Assembly member? What have you done to your judiciary? What have police or force or your name? We should claim one Nigeria. Because Biafra land has been the safest place in Nigeria since of ESN. And it is on this very note that you hear Northern Faith crying earlier this morning at the beginning of this class, where they were crying Sunday Igbo said they should leave. And IPOB are also dealing with them. We are dealing with you people because you are coming to kill our women. And we will continue with every terrorist and destroy them for as long as we see their traces. And we are promising you that any Biafra been killed, blood will be revenged because we are in liberation mode. We feel very sorry for anything that is calling. If you know the best place for you to be now, you should start packing your load, because what is coming for you is unimaginable. It's what you will not understand. You will not harness the massacre of our women and children and then you go scot-free. This message is to Governor of Abia State. This message is to all the governors in the whole Eastern region, starting from Calabar, Imo, Ikwacha, Api, Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta. Every state that is calling themselves they are serving under one Nigeria. The Biafra liberation is coming to all of you one after another. The message. And this is the reason why we not allow us reign in our land. Because the people you want to elect are the people who paves way for the terrorists to come and massacre your women and children, and they cannot defend you. And there is no how someone that digs that can be your savior. Someone that digs a pit inside on you to bury you alive, that same person cannot be the same person to rescue you, because the name of him or her burying you in the first place is to destroy your generations so that you will never be again thinking of having a safe heaven aspiration on the same person. It is not done anywhere except you are living in full paradise. So wake up and face the needful. Remember that the election to hold in Biafra land. We are telling Biafra that they should stay very, very away, so that you give enabling environments to delegitimize the presence of the terrorists in Biafra land. They're coming to do whatever they want to claim to do. Land is not. If you want to do such, go all the way to Borno State. Borno State have local government under the supervision of police since 2014. And elections of one Nigeria are not being held there if they don't have any authority. Collect taxes, they collect money, they do anything, they are the people in charge. The people in the community, we have to the terror or no state. Over 8 local. Do you hear anybody talk about it? No. People say, oh, they say no election, they are going to come and kill them. No. They are terrorists. But what we are doing is that we are fighting for the freedom of the Biafran people in the east region of Nigeria, if that is what you call it. We are telling you that if you want to continue to do an election, go to Borno State, the boundaries and your ideas with them, but not in land. So we don't want any Biafran to be used during the days and time of the elections. All the others that have ceded their vacancies to the terrorists that will be brought in to come and lodge in their hotels in Imo State and also in the neighboring state, because we have seen messages also from Anambra. Now, we are also reminding hotel owners that the Biafran Liberation are going to be searching your hotels. They are going to be searching your hotels because Biafra land is. We are going to do operations and search in all your. If we see any Fulani terrorists that you have in your hotel, you will get it very hot from the Biafran people. Yesterday, our PM also passed another announcement, which is very important. Every media house land that is promoting one Nigeria is hereby banned. And if you continue, all we need is the address. We will send a letter of acknowledgement and invitation to you people so that you understand what it means to be in Biafra land. You cannot be in Biafra land and then you are promoting what? You're promoting terrorists and be killing our women and children. No. We are in liberation mode now. What we have echoes in history. And it is time to write it that will echo tomorrow. And that is why we are calling on all Biafrans to give all their support to the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government. And every announcement that you don't hear from the Prime Minister, you hear from my table as the Minister of Information, as anointed by the Biafran people, you don't hear from the ministers here in the Department of Information. Do not take it as a piece of salt, because there are already some propaganda flying. The Prime Minister pronounces a sanction or suspension or relieve many members of the cabinet. He will call the names of people. He said, this person is engaged. And he did not go in detail, did this or did that or did that. So announce this announcement, disengagement. So you take the announcement the way you see. And all of it made me and asking questions. If you're listening to people telling you that this didn't steal money, went to this place, that is your own business, because you just love to listen to gossip. Announcement that was made by Prime Minister, he did not tell you that they steal money. He did that anybody go to this place. He did not tell you that anybody did that or did that. No. So you take message the way it is. And if you want yourself busy, oh, you have a cup of tea to go with, because we have important things. So, any message or anything that is coming from the announcement that PM, and when PM announcement of disengagement of any members, I'm not telling you to go and sit down to do exposition on them. Listen, because when announcement is made, you take the announcement the way it is. Focus on the ball and forget about gossip. If you don't have work to do, go and look for sand in your head. Women and men are in the bush. And what you should be thinking of is how you can bring money to us to be able to buy our war chest. Looking for gossips here and there. A lot of you are just there doing nothing, contributing to the movement, but you are waiting for the day that they are sanctioned, so you are disengaged. That day, start talking about what I did not do and what I did. But while I am here now, you're waiting. Why now? You will be called praising Sonny, giving Sonny all good names. I have gone adrift, and then I am sanctioned or suspended. That is, you will come telling how I was so evil, I was so just waiting for the day somebody will go capitalize on it, instead of you to go and look for them and give us money. Instead of and give us information of who is planning to invade your country, what we can do, how we disable that, go and bring the information. That's what we need. Security and intelligence unit to be able to work viably, not going about looking for who did what and who did not do what. But when you know who did what did and what's done, what will you do? Is it not just for you to use it to be talking? You should go and see this set of people looking to do that. Saturday is our Biafran Golf fundraising, and we are calling on all of you to invite your friends and families. Bring them from where they are. Go and convince them and tell them that we need money. Entered a different stage. We are making sure a leg of him was not whole, and we are going to stop it, everything in our blood, and we are ready to storm the zoo terrorist land. They will and bring over 10 trucks or 10 tons. They will all down Biafra land. As far as Biafra is 10, you will not Biafra land and Biafrans. No, it will destroy you. And as we destroy you, because people have come to see, what we are doing is self-defense, self-preservation, and self-determination, which is constitutional within your country, Nigeria, and also to the international ethics. You can bullet, you wipe women and children, and then we come back to come and start crying. No. The best thing we do is to look for our self-defense. We defend ourselves. In Israel, Israelis, they woke up, their women massacred. Our women were, we did not go. The numbers of our women and children have been butchered in their sleep. When we late now, the whole will start making noise and say Israel have come and they are going to destroy. But we did not start the war. So we are telling you people now that what Nigeria have been massacring Biafrans from 1900. If you can remember, the Aba Women Riot of 1929. Come down now to 1945. Come down to 1950. Come down to 1950 to 53. Come down to 55 and 54. Come down to 1960, then come down to the 3. Then until you get down to 1964, 65, 66, and to 70s, which is the genocide. Since then, the genocide on the Biafran people has continued to this very. If you count only genocide, 1970 to 2020, you will know that I've killed too many people. We cannot continue to over what is going on. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is behind us. I have a friend who has come to finish and destroy whatever they try to put on the table. Because Mazi Nnamdi started a good fight to his own finishing line. The stage we are in now is left for us that have been out of to pick up our own and then take it to the finishing line as well. And we have a sole head. The captain on this very ship is the Prime Minister. He says, as far as Biafra is concerned, every other thing down. The Biafra is what we put on. Every template brought out must be followed. The Biafran followed. The Biafran Armed Forces launching must be followed. The Biafra database system, all of you will input your data and it will be stored worldwide. You will process your ID document must be followed. Now we the what stop to government in the homeland. It must be followed. This delegitimization which we have now is to use another form now must be followed. No elections of this must be followed. The WhatsApp de facto government in the homeland is a weapon of mass destruction to the zoo terror. Some of you may not understand it. I think it's a weapon that we are using in this freedom. Not expect us to spirit of Biafra and do it like every other person has been doing in the fighting for years. You should not do the same thing the same way over and over again, and then you expect a different result. How this very Prime Minister this 2023 do it in his own method and then see the results that will come. Stop castigating, stop blackmail, stop slander. Just give him your support. If you don't need to contribute, keep quiet. Make sure you don't have to pray to bless movement. Make sure no go and hide. If you don't have people that you can even call to come and do one or two things, no. If you don't even know what at all, you have an idea in your brain, just go and enter under cave. And until when you hear the trumpet of Biafra sound, you can come out. You know, in this life, we have people that stand to wait when the sea has already been opened, and they will all run out to enter and then walk through. They will be the first person to enter. And come here, let me enter first. So they lay their leg on the and claim that they are the first to feel. But no, what do? Nothing. That was when will this your Biafra come? How can you do it? What are you doing best? Oh, you're not fighting for freedom. You're in Finland. So you're in 247. You're in Spain. Bam, you're in Italia. All of you are there, scattered everywhere. You're just causing problems. But foreigners are massacring you every day. After they massacre you just cry. You don't know what to do. You have people ready to put places and their lives in the line to make sure we fund the ones that have put their own comfort before you for your own security, who are inside the bushes. We need guns, we need more bullets, these people and their logistics. Thank you so much. And from me, from here, internet, thank you so much for not listening to me, for allowing me to deliver a message. Mas Hugo, much. Pastor Paul, thank you. Worry sister, thank you. Maka, thank you. And to the Biafran people, I salute all of you. We must continue first.
The woman is Sunday. Okay, as would try to summarize the whole thing. What is sister? Are you ready to talk or should we go on?
I'm here, my brother. God will bless our minister when he just finished talking now. God bless you, sir.
You
God
know,
bless
saying
all
as
of you.
last
And
lady.
God bless you people for supporting our PM. Without you people, I wonder what you could have done. You people are the one holding his hand up. The hand can never weary in the name of Jesus. We thank you. We follow you people's footsteps. I am not too good. Me, I be sideways Biafra. I am not as strong as you people or as the other ladies. I'm only just a supportive team. So I come here once to come and talk like Mazi 247 just said. you know. So Biafrans, everything we are doing is for our goods. It's for your good, it's our good. Think about it since you were born till now. What have you achieved to be one Nigeria? What have you gained to be one Nigeria? Why don't you just give it a chance? Give it a try and see what this Biafra will give to us. There is no harm in trying. We have tried in Nigeria. The Nigeria did not help us. Like I said to my people, I keep on hammering my people because we are not even a dot. If they can call the Igbo Biafrans a dot, we are not even a dot. We did not. They don't know us. We are not existing. They don't care about us. They know it's only one breeze. We are gone from the surface. We are gone. They don't care about us. The only people they are scared of is this Igbo speaking Biafrans. We should join hands together. So I envy you people with the zeal and the power that you people have. And I thank God, another thing, that you people are taking us along. You people are not sidelining us that, oh, we are too small, nothing we can do. I'm so happy that you people are taking us along. You are getting us involved with everything that is going
What
on.
is sister? What is
Yeah.
sister? When Moses was going, he said when Pharaoh asked him okay to go with some, and he said to Pharaoh, I am going with my chicken, with my
Mhm,
even with my cockroach, with
mhm.
my ant. He's not leaving even a grain of sand that followed them. He did not leave anything. So why should anybody be saying he's leaving only this one and going? No, that one not the work. I beg.
Yeah, I thank God. I'm really
We
happy.
are one family.
I'm always happy. I'm always here to put my little that I know. I just they put the little one when I sabi that no the day this sit at home will reach our side, that day the world no be small. I will be so happy because they are brainwashing some people with money, washing your own compound. They pay you to wash your own compound instead of
But
you to
what is
pay
sister?
people.
What is
Eh?
sister? Say IDP camp there for Bini.
Yes, I know.
Okay, okay.
I know.
Thank
And they keep for worry. They don't they kidnap for worry where. They kidnap where. I pay ransom to release my junior brother for worry. So they are there. We all know. That's why I'm telling them. Sit at home. He said, but everybody is not sitting at home. I say, you sit at home. We will get there. We will get, and we already there. Those ones that are coming to talk about election, they will use their eye to see. I hope they will see. I hope that person will come out to come and vote. I hope so for her. Because the people that they voted for, look at them now. They are
you.
losing. Now you can talk about Biafra, that you're sorry for people where they kill. The people of business where they born, why did you come out and say you're sorry for them? Because your court case never through them. So you not feel sorry for those people where they burn their businesses, when they destroy their homes. You could not do that. You could not stop it. You could not say anything. Now only now if they come and say terrorists this or that they for Biafra land say they kill people. Now you initiate am. Now if first kill for Ozu River, you know they talk go there. When they ask you, you not talk go there. If you fit kill your own person, tell me how they want to trust you. If you fit betray your own people, tell me how they go to trust you. Even though you bomb for here where you run come meet where they give you assurance, he not trust you because they know say you be betrayer. You betray your own people. Then you come to say they go believe you or trust you. No, you know they work like that. That's cat eye. That cat eye. When if you say hopeless, don't give her money, then they come to call rat about election. The eye go full, that money go finish. It go clear. But Biafra will definitely come, whether she likes it or not. Whether any if hopeless like he pack all the army men, pack all the tank, pack everything, come. Ogbunigo go swallow them. We are just looking at them. You go swallow them. They go no say, as they don't tell them before, say they don't know say these people are deadly. They don't tell them, and they are still coming. And that deadly people are still there. They have not changed. It's the same deadly people, and they are still coming. What happened to your colleague will happen to you. What happened to your people that came that never went back will happen to you. Those truck when they carry the ghost to now that truck they go take carry all of on a dead body go back to where una come from. That is all I have to say, my dear brother. No election. Definitely no election. Thank you.
Ndewo, my dear sister, my lovely sister. Well done, Jade. Okay, Pastor Paul, are you there?
My brother, God bless you. How una doing?
Okay, I beg you, just take only small 3 minutes because we don't be here for 2.5 hours now.
I know. I'm just trying to encourage our brothers in Niger Delta Igbo that they should start to think of what we're thinking, to work together with our fellow brothers so that we can achieve something, because Nigeria is not working. And that is why we must find another alternative. And that alternative is let Nigeria separate, let Oduduwa go their way, let Arewa go their way, let everybody go their way, and let's move forward. Because as far as I'm concerned now, Nigeria is not working. And I don't see any sign that it will work. And we have also stayed together for a long time and it's not working. So I pray that all our Niger Delta, all the young boys will begin to have their senses and join the struggle for freedom. Struggle for freedom is compulsory for everyone. When you are not free, you have to look for an alternative to be free. In Nigeria, I don't think we are free. We are not free. The youth are not free. The adults are not free. The Igbos are not free. The Hausas are not free. The Yorubas are not free. Even if we have the Yoruba president, they are still not free because the structure cannot allow anybody to be free. So we must, a matter of urgent and a matter of urgency, to join hands together to fight for a new cause that will be able to help Nigerians and every tribe liberate themselves and let there be progress. We can do business together. We can trade together. We can do many things together, and everybody will prosper. Everybody will do well because there is no every part of the whole country mineral resources somewhere is there that can sustain every tribe. I don't know why they are fighting this issue. They have to accept it, whether by crook or by force. They must accept it because it is high time that, because when something, I believe when something is not working, it change style. We change style, and this style we are going to change. It's not a matter of electing a new person or electing anybody. It's a matter of breaking down the country. Let every ethnic group go their way and let them build their own constitution, how they will be governed, and let everyone move on. And let us trade together. We can do business together. We can do things together that will make it just like Europeans, Germany, Belgium, Italy, all of them, Denmark, and all of them, France, they are doing business together. UK, they're doing business together. And some of these countries, some of them are just 40 million, 18 million, 12 million. Why shouldn't we divide ourselves? We're struggling to live together. And for how long can we continue to struggle to live together? I pray that we will not hand over this kind of country to our children. We must find a way. We will not hand over this kind of a country to our children. God will not allow it. A country where you will not speak, a country where you are not free, a country you don't know what will happen the next minute. A country can be arrested for doing nothing and go to jail for doing nothing. Nobody will stand for you. Injustice everywhere. No, it cannot continue. And I'm telling the BIAFRANS and I'm telling the Niger Delta, we should come back to our senses. So let us stop propaganda that these people are wicked, these people are these people, which you have not tested. You have not even proven it. It is main allegation and main propaganda to weaken your spirit, to continue weaken you, so that you remain in bondage, which is very, very wrong. We must revive our heart and revive ourselves and channel our energy for liberation and channel our thought for liberation, especially Niger Delta youths. Let me tell you, it's not enough to inspect or to guide pipeline. You are guiding pipeline that belongs to you. Eh? Can an American or UK person guide pipeline in the UK? Nigerians are trooping Europe abroad to go and wash plate, wash clean house, because they maintain their country there, and other foreigners will come and do mini job. We can maintain our country here, Biafra. Foreigners will come and do mini job, and we live comfortably because of what resources and well managed and well articulated. We are civilized enough. We have exposed. We have educated men and women who can run country, make this to work. Please, Niger Deltas, educated men and women, professors, we should think. We should think.
Pastor,
Stop managing, sir.
Pastor,
Yeah.
I will prefer if you be calling them coastal region, because that Niger Delta, na Funani give them that name.
Okay, coastal region, no problem, all of them. Our brothers in coastal region, I'm from coastal region too, because I'm from
Yeah,
coastal region. So
yeah.
we must, professors, doctors, pastors, reason, think. Can this continue? Do you want to hand over this kind of country to your children? Somebody must say, God forbid. Let's fight. Even Oduduwa, try. People should try to continue. Even now, we have Yoruba head of state. This opportunity to separate this country. Don't be afraid, because Tinubu can never betray Yoruba people. I trust that. Don't be afraid. This is the time to put it in their den and fight for freedom. God bless everybody, and God
Thank
bless
you.
our Mazen Nandekalo, and God bless our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa, and God bless Igboho too. Igboho, wherever you are, God bless you. Begin to reactivate, to fight more, so that we can get our freedom. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. King Gomuka, I beg if you go just take only 2 minutes and summarize, because we have to go. Are you there? Okay, since he's not there again. Mazi Sonny, you go summarize for us. Just take small time, summarize the whole thing for us. Make we go rest. If we get time, if we come again, we go fit come. You dey hear me so?
You kill the conscience. They are parading his body all over as it was done, whatever. Go and keep poverty for us. Kill them for us. Kill security for us. You know how to kill wicked people.
Okay. We thank all BIAFRANS. They say when I come online, I don't address people in Niger Delta or coastal or South. It is not my making. We are all BIAFRANS. They divide you,
Biafra na Biafra now.
and then answer Niger Delta. Whether they divide and say you must answer Niger Delta or you must answer South, or North, or West, or it is left for them. We are all BIAFRANS. When you look at the map, 14th century, that is the oldest map you can find. So when you come from 14th century to this very century, this is 20th century, you now know how long Biafra has existed. When you check the map, what you will see is Biafra, which is Biafra. In that map, they did not say that some of you are coastal, eastern region, and some of you are Biafra, and then some of you are Niger Delta.
Or South.
So the Zoo terrorists, or not, or west, or west back. Because I don't even need from the four coordinates where you can determine a point that is out on the map. I don't know when we have to connect to calculate for us to have. So, Biafra people, you are friends, you have existed since the 14th century on the map inscribed Biafra. Terrorists and Britain came to wipe your lineage of antiquity. And that is why they want to answer what names they gave you. These are people that came pace from 1900, then in 1960, they now say they are giving themselves independence. During the first amalgamation, your brother and my father and your sit down to sign any document and agree that we want to be forcefully joined together against our will. It was just some few questions that they pick, and they sit down and sign documents without the knowledge of you and I. Then they sense. And today, you're wallowing of you be south, you be northwest, you be southeast. So, listen to us. You stayed since 14th century. Then somebody that just came yesterday in 1960 to call their name Nigeria is now the one deciding for you that have lived a long time ago and you had identity. It is time to restore that your identity that was bastard. So wake up, face your freedom. Imo State election not hold and will hold. Do not be a scapegoat. Stay out of trouble and stay away from every checkpoint and barracks. And the civil defense unit, the government secretariat, both federal and state, and anything that hands size green, white, green, and one Nigeria, because they are the enemies of the people of Biafra, and they must be expunged from Biafra land. We leave our message here. Who get here, make it hear what the message have said. Thank you, Mwachineke.
The woman's sonny, and the Biafrans must say they will know. And remember our brothers in Amazonia, they fight to liberate themselves as we too they do. And they know the talk of election again. So I want you to know, say, if you want get free, get free. If you want get Nigeria, go get Nigeria. But we are looking for freedom, no be Nigeria, no be political power, no be who we want sing in praise. We are not looking for who to sing praises of. We want our freedom. Why you should not vote is because when you go and sit down and count all the votes where your papa and mama don't vote, grandpapa Kuma tell the grandpapa don't vote, reach now. What have they gained? What have they given you? They've only given you no hospitals. They've only given you hike in your tuition fee. They've only given you strikes in schools. The school you have to go through 4 years, you go finish up for 12 years. And after that, still no job. You see two people that were sent ablaze today in Onisha. Why? I don't care what they do. I'm not supporting evil. But now because of wickedness of our hearts, support Biafra, you say no. Why will you support Biafra? They were sent ablaze. Have you seen Fulani people sent anybody ablaze? What evil did they commit that is worse than the evil of Fulani coming to your land, kidnapping your own sister, raping her for 6 months, impregnating her, and aborting it 2 times? You did nothing. You did not condemn that. You romance them. How many Funanis have we caught in our forest? Kidnapping, doing all sorts of evil. We ask them, are we not friends? We handed them over to police. If these people are so evil, why didn't you hand them over to police? How many? Just yesterday, a man was condemned to death by hanging in Calabar for kidnapping. But we have people that kidnap on daily basis, wipe out the entire village and communities on daily basis. Those that led people into being buried in mass every day, they surrender today. Tomorrow they are being paid allowance of 30,000 minimum, 30,000 naira minimum. They have free houses. They are free to marry anybody, become president tomorrow. Why a common man kidnaps in Biafra land, he will be sentenced to death by the same judges we have from Biafra land. Have you heard that a Fulani man was sentenced to death in any court for kidnapping, for doing anything? Have you heard? That is why we are not looking for Biafra. We are looking for things that are not existing, things that we no go even get. Lie. Support Biafra. You they look me. If you maybe as I wear new cloth, this cloth I buy them new. If you as you see them now, you go say if you donate your money now, a 247 go carry and go buy new clothes. You diverse. You don't want to see good thing on your brothers. If you donate new money, that useless stupid boy say someone ever use the money where BIAFRANS they donate to go buy car. Car where someone don't use old car where don't old. Car where they drive before it begin this Biafra, before Mazen Nadekalo was kidnapped. And this is a Biafra. Tomorrow, when Biafra come, now all of us, hey, Biafra, hallelujah. Wickedness where they bite us. That be our problem. We must get rid of this wickedness. Some people will go to vote not because they want, but just to think they are punishing me or they are punishing someone else. No, you are doing yourself. Go. If you see anything, you carry out. But I want us to know that this is no longer business as usual. Things don't change. Before we no get army. Now we get army. Now army to army. Government to government. On our way done. I will stop the broadcast here. Make we remember always that Saturday is the fundraising. Don't forget, it's very important. And from me to you, goodbye for now.
BIAFRANS all over the world. Let us continue to support Eastern Security Network and Biafra Liberation Army. Every day they stand in the gap to defend us and only need our support to do the work they do. For the safety, security, and freedom of our communities. Let us do this together. Go to www.ipobinUSA.org/DONATE. Also go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/DONATE, where you can pay your liberation tax. We also accept donations on PayPal and Zelle. Just use the email address biafragov.org@gmail.com. For those in USA, we also accept donations or Cash App at $BIAFRAGOV. Freedom is not free, and together we restore it.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.